students, welcome to another episode of SS class. Okay, today we are going to learn a new lesson, that is traveling near and far. Traveling near and far. Lesson 4, traveling near and far. So we know that we all know about vehicles. We all know about vehicles. So which vehicle would you like to travel on your next vacation or on your then family friend house? Yes, we take different vehicles like a scooter, then car, then van, etc. like or bus. Okay, so we know that every day millions of people travel from one place to another. Every day millions of people travel from one place to another. They use many different types of vehicles. Okay, they use many different types of vehicles like car, scooter, bus, then train, then like ship, boat, then aeroplane, helicopter, etc. Then millions of tons of goods are also transported from one place to another through the different types of vehicles. Millions of tons of goods are also transported from one place to another through different types of vehicles. Okay, so we use different types of vehicles, with the vehicles which travel on road, the vehicles which travel through air, the vehicles which travel through water, etc. So these all are transport, means of transport, means of transport. So what do you mean by means of transport? The various types of vehicles that take people and goods from one place to another are called means of transport. What do you mean by means of transport? The various types of vehicles that take people and goods from one place to another are called means of transport. What do you mean by means of transport? Means of transport. Means of transport means the various types of vehicles. The various types of vehicles means the vehicles which travel on road, the vehicles which travel on air, the vehicles which travel through water, the vehicles which travel through rails, etc. So these vehicles carry people, that take people and goods from one place to another, from one place to another. That is called the means of transport. That is called the means of transport. Okay, all of you understood about means of transport. What do you mean by means of transport? The various types of vehicles that take people and goods from one place to another is called what? Means of transport. Next one, types of transport. Next one. Next one, types of transport. Next one, types of transport. There are different types of transport facilities are available. So we use the same means of transport to go everywhere. Means of transport we use to go everywhere. The choice of our means of transport depends on certain factors. Okay, so it depends upon the time we have, the budget we have, and the distance to the place where we have to reach. These are the factors that depends upon for the choice of our means of transport. The choice of our means of transport depends upon the time we have, the budget we have, then the distance to the place where we have to reach. These are the different factors that depends on our choice of means means of transport. Okay, then the medium of travel transport is of three main types. The three medium of transport are available. First one, they are different types of transport. First one, land transport. Second one, water transport. Third one, air transport. Then medium of transport is consists of three types. First one, land transport. First one, land transport. Second one, for land transport, air transport. Air transport. Third one, water transport. Third one, water transport. These are the different types of transport. Which are the different types of transport? Yes, land through the on based on the medium of travel. The transport are of three types: land, air, and water. Land transport, air transport, then water transport. Land transport, air transport, and water transport. Okay. First one, land transport. What is land transport? The movement of people and goods from one place to another on land is called land transport. On land is called land transport. Movement of people and goods from one place to another on land is called land transport. Once again, what is land transport? Movement of people and goods from one place to another on land is called land transport. Can you give some examples for land transport? Yes. We can give so many examples for land transport. They are then for car, bus, then car, bus, scooter, then van, lorry, etc. are example for land transport. Because land transport means the movement of people and goods from one place to another are called, or another on land is called land transport. Okay. Then in ancient times, people did not have any means of transport. In ancient times, the people did not have any means of transport. So, during that time, the people used to walk on foot. They walk on foot to move from one place to, or to go from one place to another, and also they carry goods on their goods like this. Okay. Then it took them a long time to go from one place to another. So after the invention of wheel, they make bullock carts, then dog cart, etc. where they make. Okay, once again about land transport. We know what is land transport: movement of people and goods from one place to another on land is called land transport, etc. Example for land transport is scooter, bus, van, bicycle, then lorry, then bus, etc. van, etc. were example for land transport. In ancient time, the people used their foot to go from one place to another. Slowly, then as human beings progressed, they started using horses, then donkeys, bulls, camels and elephants for traveling. Then in modern times, land transport is mainly of two types. Then in ancient times, first of all, they used their foot to travel or to go from one place to another. Then slowly they changed their traveling. Then they use animals to travel from one place to another. The animals like donkeys, bulls, camels, elephants, etc. Then after the invention, the technology arise. So the land transport in modern times, the land transport are of two types. First one, road transport and rail transport. Land transport are of two types. First one, road transport. Road transport. Then second one, rail transport. Road transport, then rail transport. Road transport and rail transport. Okay. Then first one about road transport. With the growth of technology, human beings developed vehicles such as scooters, motorcycles, cars, buses, trucks, lorry, etc. They are used by us nowadays to travel from one place to another. Okay, and to occasionally build the roads. Then okay, once again about the road transport. We know the technology, with the growth of technology, human beings develop vehicles like a scooter, motorcycles, car, buses, trucks, etc. So they are used by us nowadays. Then it is used to travel from one place to another to roads. The roads are built by human beings itself. Okay, next transport, rail transport. Next transport, rail transport. Rail transport. Then from the name itself we get which type of transport is that. So rail transport. Rail transport means trains are one of the most popular means of rail transport. Which is the most popular means of rail transport? Yes, train. Trains are the most popular rail transport. Trains are the most popular rail transport. Okay. Then the train can carry people and also it will carry goods, and then through it carry people. Then the people can travel from one place to another with the train. Then and also they can carry people and they can cover long distances in few hours. Then they run very fast. The train can run very fast. Then there are different types of trains depending upon its usage. Then mainly there are two types of trains are there. First one, passenger trains and goods train. Trains are of two types. First one, passenger train and goods train. Passenger train. Then second one, goods train. Passenger train and goods train. Passenger train and goods train. Okay. The passenger train which carry the people, which carry the travelers or the people from one place to another. Goods carry only the goods from one place to another. So it is called a goods train. Then passenger train carry only the passengers. Then the goods train carry only the goods from one place to another. Okay. So once again we discuss about transport system in this chapter and traveling near and far. So we know that today we use vehicles to travel from one place to another. So we learn about means of transport. What do you mean by means of transport? Then yes, means of transport means the various types of vehicles that take people and goods from one place to another is called the means of transport. Means Then that types of transport is based on the medium of travel. So there are three mediums are available to transport system. Then first one land transport, second one air transport, third one water transport. Land, air and water. Then land transport, about land transport. Then we know that in olden days, human beings use their food to travel from one place to another. To travel from one place to another, they use their food. Then slowly their inside in between the human beings, their new ideas are arised. So they change their traveling into animals. So they use animals to travel from one place to another. The animals like bullocks, then donkeys, camels, elephants, donkeys, horses, etc. were used to travel. Then after the invention of wheel and or the technology become arise, so they made vehicles like a scooter, then bus, bike, motorcycle, bicycle, etc. for travel. So then land transport. Land transport consists of two types of transport system. First one road transport, second one rail transport. Road transport and rail transport. We know road transport. First one road transport. We use the vehicles like a scooter, bicycles, car, then rickshaw, bus, lorry, then etc. Where to travel from one place to another on land. That type of transport is called road transport. That type of transport is called what? Road transport. Okay. Then we learn about rail transport. Rail transport, which is one of the most means of rail transport. You know, that is train. So the trains are of two types: passenger train and the goods train. Passenger train and the goods train. First one, passenger train. The passenger train only carry the passengers. Then goods train, the goods train carry only the goods. Okay. Then trains are the most important means of transport because it can run very fast. It can run very fast, and also it can carry people over long distances. The trains can carry people over long distances. The train can carry people over long distances. It run very fast. Okay, and also there are different types of trains are available, that is depend on the usage. Okay. Then next one, do you know which is the fastest trains of India? Two fastest super fast trains of India. Yes, Shatabdi and Rajdhani. Shatabdi and Rajdhani. Shatabdi Express and Rajdhani. Shatabdi and Rajdhani. Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express are the two superfast trains of India. Which are the two superfast trains of India? Yes, Shatabdi and Rajdhani. Shatabdi and Rajdhani are two of the superfast trains of India. Then once again about the rail transport, which is one of the most popular means of rail transport. Yes, train. Then why it is considered as the most popular means of rail transport? Because they can carry people over long distances, and also they can run very fast. Then there are different types of trains are available. then it depends upon the use. It depends upon its usage. Then the two types of trains are, first one, goods train and passenger train. Passenger trains, it carry only the passengers. Goods train, it carry only the goods. Okay, then which are the two superfast trains of India? Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express. Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express. Next one, there are some other types of trains that are used in some of the big cities of India, such as trams, monorails, metro, etc. Which are the other types of trains that are used in big cities? Yes, tram, then monorails, next metro. Which are the other types of trains used in big cities? Yes, monorail, tram, then metro. Monorail, tram and metro. Monorail, tram and metro. First one, tram. Then monorail. Tram, monorail, then tram, monorail and metro. Tram, monorail and metro. Okay. Tram is a type of train. Tram is a type of train that runs on rails along the roads in a town. It is a type of train. It runs on rail. That runs on rail along the roads in the towns. Along the roads in a town. It is a type of train that runs. Tram is a type of train that run along the rail, that runs on rails along the road, along the roads in a town. Along the roads in a town. Okay, all of you understood about tram. Tram is a rail transport. So it's a type of train that runs on rails, but it travels along the roads in a town, like other vehicles, like land vehicles. Okay, but it will not travel through the roads. It will travel or run on rails along the roads in a town. The picture of tram is given in your textbook. Okay, all of you listen. Here is tram. That tram is going through a town. Through the roads. Okay, then the roads contain rails. Okay, that is called tram. Next one, monorail. Monorail is a railway system in which a train travels along a single elevated rail. Single elevated rail track. The trains travel. The monorail is a railway system in which train travels along a train travels along a single elevated rail track. Single elevated rail track. Okay, all of you understood? That means monorail is a railway system in which train travels along a single elevated rail track. Single elevated rail track. That is the railway system in our near places. That is monorail. Next one, metro. Next one, metro. Okay, metro is an underground and elevated railway system running mainly within a city. That means metro is a underground railway system, underground and elevated railway system, underground and elevated, underground and elevated railway system, and elevated railway system, railway system, underground and elevated railway system, underground and elevated railway system. Okay. So once again about metro. Metro is an underground and elevated railway system within a city. So in the metro rail we can see only in big towns. So it travels through underground and elevated railway system within a city. Okay. So all of you understood about the rail transport? All of you understood about the rail transport? Okay. So next, so once again about the types of transport. So what do you mean by means of transport? Yes, the various type of vehicles that take people and goods from one place to another is called means of transport. One place to another is called what? Means of transport. Okay, next types of transport. There are different types of transport system are available. So that different types depends on the medium of travel. So on the basis of the medium of travel, the types of transport are of three types. First one, land transport, air transport and water transport. Okay, first land transport. Land transport means movement of people and goods from one place to another on land is called land transport. Okay. Then example for land transport are scooter, motorbike, rickshaw, then bus, lorry, etc. are example for land transport. Okay. Then next we learn about road transport. Next we learn about road transport. The road transport means the vehicles like a scooter. Okay, land transport that. Then the land transport are of two types. First one, road transport and rail transport. Okay, then road transport means vehicles like a scooter, bicycle, then bus, rickshaw, etc. where move on land. That is called a road transport that move through roads that is built by the human beings. Then rail transport. In rail transport, train is one of the most means of rail transport. Why it is considered as one of the most means of rail transport? Because it can carry people over long distances and also it run very fast Then train are of two types. Then rail transport, that means train are of two types, passenger train and goods train. Passenger trains which carry only the passengers or the people. Next one, goods train. The goods trains carry the goods only to carry the goods. Okay, next we learn about some other rail transport which is only present in some big cities like a tram, metro, monorail, etc. So first one, tram. Tram is a type of train that runs on rails along the roads in a big towns. Next is metro. We know metro is an underground elevated railway system within a city. Railway system running within a city. Next one, monorail. Monorail is a railway system in which a train travels along a single elevated rail track. Okay. Next one, water transport. Okay, we know water transport. Next medium of travel, that is water transport. So with water transport is the cheapest means of transport. Water transport is the cheapest means of transport. We know water is also a good means of transport, but it is the cheapest means of transport. We use water transport to reach those areas where we cannot reach by roads or trains. The areas cannot reach by road or trains, we use the water transport. However, this means of transportation takes a long time. The water transportation takes a long time to reach from one place to another. This mode of that's why the water transport is one of the cheap means of transport. Next, this mode of transport is mostly used to carry goods that are bulky and heavy. The water transport is only used for carry goods from one place to another. If the goods are bulky or heavy, water transport is used. So we can give the definition. Water transport is a cheap means of transport. Water transport is a cheap means of transport. Boats, steamers, ships and liners are different means of water transport. Water transport is a cheap means of transport. Boats, steamers, ships and liners are different means of water transport. So once again, water transport is the cheapest means of transport, and also which are the different means of water transport: boat, steamers, ships and liners. We know about boat, then steamers, next ships, next liners. Do you know what is liners? Liner means a large ship used to carry passengers. Liner means a large ship used to carry passengers. Liner means large ships used to carry passengers. Okay students, so let's wind up the class. All of you read your textbook. Okay, see you